What's good, y'all? What's going on? We live. I didn't realize. What's up, y'all? Welcome. Appreciate everybody for joining me again today. Let's go ahead and cue that intro right on up.
Headed to the top. There ain't none of y'all stopping me. Used to say I never get a ring, Charles Barkley. Now I got a wife, got kids, own property. Bubble-eyed beans that look like that be watching me. Okay, I lied about the beans, but that was hard though. I'm still in that black act, but she starred though. Cause that's all it takes.
Welcome, y'all.
I'm on my grind, not no more fashion show.
The intro. Okay. I think it finally stopped. I don't know how it worked on y'all end, but from my end, it sounded like my end 8. But then, welcome in, y'all. And everybody. I almost didn't show up today, but something I kicked in at the last minute. I said, you know what, let me hop up on here. First rule of business is what? You do what you say you're going to do. So I dare say I will be here, so damn it, here I am. Here we go. Shout out to Tyrone Larry. Shout out to Joe Griffin. Shout out to Patrick Holiday. Appreciate y'all checking in. So today what we talking about is, okay, do I got volume now? I saw I was on mute at first. It should be back now. Am I back? Okay. I can hear it on my phone here. Okay, so I should be good. All right, so we're gonna talk about these robots and this AI stuff, and are they coming for our jobs? Are they coming for the cleaning business owners' jobs, man? Everybody, appreciate that, Tyrone. Yeah. Every time I turn around for the past couple of months, really past couple of years, actually, it's been a couple of years, it might have been now, where people keep sending me these clips of robots cleaning, right? And so I'm like, you know what? Let me speak on this again. I spoke about it on a live video before on my channel. I've also spoke about it last year at the Clean Biz Network conference. And if you don't have your tickets already, make sure you get those. Let me get that link for y'all. As a matter of fact, CB, go ahead and get your tickets today and meet me. But and I spoke about it last year at the Clean Biz Network conference. So if you last, what about the robots? Now they're gonna take over us. So you know what? Okay. I'm like, maybe my thing messing up today because I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi, but I am connected to my house Wi-Fi, so I don't know why this thing is working so horribly today. So hopefully y'all can hear me though. I can tell it's chopping up bad. Even I'm at my phone. What I might do, because I know that when this thing, yeah, but it'll save when it saves. It'll save in the quality form, and I'll just re-upload it if I got to. But appreciate that like from Facebook over there. Appreciate that. If you're watching on YouTube, appreciate that like from Facebook over there. At least the audio's coming in clear. If video ain't all that, but at least the audio coming in clear. But anyway, if you were at CBN conference last year, then you already know my answer to this. But I'm gonna talk about it anyway. All right, let me X this other tab out. If my computer doesn't trip too hard, this is the downside of being home versus being in the office. I live out here in the country and I ain't got no good connection out here. But anyway, I'm gonna share my screen, y'all, and talk about these robots, man. Because everybody's sharing this to me in my inbox on Instagram, like, what you think? And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I ain't scared. And I'm gonna tell you why I ain't scared, but some people should be. You know what I mean? Some people should be. Remember, we talked about the different ways to scale your business yesterday, right? And I'll tell you this: the people that should be scared I don't know if y'all can hear that or not. That was loud. It was a motorcycle or something. But anyway, the people that should be scared are the solopreneurs. Remember we talked about that last yesterday, right? So the solopreneurs probably should be because their job may be taken. But then again, maybe not. Maybe some people will opt to keep humans and pay the humans versus, allowing the robots to come in. You might have a few people out there that don't trust the robots, and they're like, you know what? Maybe if I like it out here, it's a nice day out, but maybe I'll go in the house. Not bad, y'all. But as I look at it on my phone, it don't like my screen is showing. Can y'all see and hear that? Yeah, see, I'm looking at. Let me know if y'all can see my screen. I'm hoping my screen should be getting shared right now. But as I look at it on my phone, it don't look like they're sharing my screen. I wanted to show y'all these robots. The cleaning robots. Okay, look like it might be showing now. All right, y'all see. So y'all see this one robot right here literally cleaning the whole. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Denise. This one robot right here cleaning the whole bathroom, right? When I first seen this, I see a couple of people. Yeah, but that's the bathroom. They probably can't do everything else. Then I was like, well, but then you also got this one, and Tesla got a bot too. And matter of fact, this might be the Tesla bot I'm about to show you right here. But that is different. That Tesla bot different, and it's literally gonna be able to do everything that a human can do the way they got it. And this should have already been loaded up again. My bad, y'all, for being at home on this sorry computer. All right, with this sorry internet. But anyway, as soon as it load up, you'll be able to see. But basically, this thing can literally do what a human can. Yeah, this is the Tesla bot right here. You can see it right there. If it loads, if we scroll over, it's gonna actually show it. Just gotta wait for my slow computer. So as you can see, this thing can literally walk. It can pick up things. It can move. So it's probably gonna be a sweet vacuum, all that. You're gonna be able to program it to do whatever you want. So the question is, are we gonna be out back? See what I'm saying? Look at it. It's gonna be able to jump and all of that. So cleaning industry be worried about this. Are we not gonna be able to have cleaning companies no more because they're gonna have these robots out here doing the job, or what? What y'all think on this? I'll give you my thoughts. I'm gonna close this out. Maybe it'll help speed it up. And let me stop sharing my screen. This thing is going crazy. I can't. All right, now we back. All right. Hopefully it'll stop sharing my screen at some point. There we go. Now I'm back. All right. So what y'all think about these robots? I'm gonna tell you what I think on it. What I really think is this: we don't have to be afraid if we know how to adapt. And here's how I would adapt: is this. Just buy the robots. All right. That's my thoughts on this, because when it comes to AI and when it comes to robots, and really the Great Reset in general, and I can't speak on this without speaking on the Great Reset. If you don't know what the Great Reset is and the World Health Organization, I'm trying to make sure my shirt gets the WEF, World Health Organization, and all of that. I'm gonna tell you, not World Health Organization, but the World Economic Forum. My bad. The World Economic Forum is responsible for this Great Reset. So what they're trying to do, what's going to happen is what they said: you're going to own nothing and you're going to be happy. So everything going to be for rent. That's crazy. Everything. Okay, now it's showing up. Anyway, so basically, you ain't gonna. They're saying the average people, most people ain't gonna own anything, but they're gonna rent everything, and they're still gonna be happy. Now, here's my thought process: is, okay, well, how the hell we ain't gonna own nothing if we gonna rent something? Like, somebody got to own the stuff that we ran, right? So here's my philosophy on it. Obviously, I ain't no inside, but this is just my thoughts from critical thinking, right? Here's my thing. I think it's going to be the have and the have-nots, and the ones who's going to have it are going to be the ones that own shit, and they're going to rent out shit to their own shit. And the people that don't own stuff, that rent stuff, they're going to get their government checks like they was getting in COVID time, right? They're going to get out, they're going to get the little, the pensions or whatever from the government, and they're going to rent out the things that they want each month. And so what's going to happen is things like cleaning services, instead of paying people, because nobody want no job now. So they really ain't gonna want no jobs once they start getting out them checks from the government, right? So what we have to do as business owners is just buy the robot. AI technology already instituted in your company. You know what I mean? A lot of the office jobs can go away because the AI can do that. Right now, I'm literally working on an AI bot where they're just gonna make the cleaning proposals for you. So if you got admin people or sales people that put those together for you, that's gonna be a task that they ain't got to do. As a matter of fact, y'all see they got AI abilities where they can literally hear my voice one time, track it, and then it'll sound like they can make that thing start making conversations in my style and make it talk like me. So guess what? Cold calling is probably gonna be done by AI. But so what we basically got to do is keep up as owners, buy the robots to do the cleaning for you, get the AI technology in your company, and then what's going to happen is we can charge less now because the overhead is less, right? Because now you own that robot. The robot don't need no salary. The robot ain't gonna complain they ain't have no sick days or nothing like that. So, and then you might say, okay, well, damn, what if the customer just buy the robot? I don't think they will. I think, and this is again, I'm not an insider, but if I had to guess, and I think it's already insider, but I'm just gonna guess. How much y'all think the robot's gonna cost? What? Probably no less than 20 grand. I might say 50, but no less than 20 grand. So what company do you know, or even what household do you know really about to buy those? You know what I mean? Every now and then you might come one or two, but that's not gonna be a regular household thing. You know what I mean? Like, you know how phones came out or computers came out. Those are regular household things over time, but look at their price point. You know what I mean? We got $1,000. We can trick up $1,000, and hell, a lot of people finance their phones. They'll finance the phone, right? But financing something that costs $50,000, that's a whole nother car. We barely, you know what I mean? Most people barely afford their car notes. So you turn around, you find, to clean when you already can do it. So that's gonna be a hell of a luxury. So instead of them paying for, companies pay for the robots, and then we rent the service or charge the service. I'm saying rent because that's, that's basically where we're going, right? But really, it ain't even renting. It's just doing what we already doing. We charge them every month for recurring services, and then we own the robot, so we are front. That you might use some business financing to pay for it. Maybe you ain't got to afford $50K up front, but that's what business finance is coming in, right? And then you finance that robot, and then you provide the service to people. And now, guess what? Like I said, the charge that we were charging at first, eventually it's going to probably go down because our overhead went down. So, excuse me. So the companies that institute AI, institute robots, and the companies get ahead of the game because they're going to be able to charge less. So the same building that a lot of people paying, they might be paying $5,000 a month now. When the company come through and be like, shit, we can do that for $2,000. You know what I mean? And they're gonna be more profitable than the company that was charging $5,000 simply because they ain't got no overhead. So that's how I feel on it. You know what I mean? And again, I ain't no prophet. I don't know. I'm not in the know. But just thinking about it, like we got to keep up with it. That's all it is to it. That's why in my company, I'm already trying to get the AI going. When it comes to the cleaning, the moment they drop them, I'm trying to get the robot. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, let's put it in the building there. You know what I mean? And that's the way you got to think about it. So I wouldn't be afraid. I would be creative, and I would be optimistic. I would stay optimistic and figure out a way how you can stay ahead of this thing, y'all. And so again, if you was at CBN conference last year, you already know I already spoke on this. If you ain't got your tickets already for the event this year in June 29th and 30th in Jacksonville, Florida, make sure you go to cbnconference.com and get those tickets. I already dropped the link, but I'll drop it again for y'all. And I'm about to get some of these comments. What y'all think on that? Y'all, how you feel? I see $7,000. Shout out $7,000. He said he agreed with me on that thing. But my thing is, don't get down, don't get scared. just always think about, all right, bam. I mean, like, we go getters as entrepreneurs, we got to be hustlers. You got to create a bam. They do it this way, fuck it, I do it that way. You know what I mean? However you got to do, however they change, like they be talking about the taxing the rich and they can't figure out how to do it because most of the rich people's entrepreneurs. We're gonna figure out a way to get around. You know what I mean? You're gonna figure out how to make it work. And that's how you got to look at it when it comes to these robots and these AI. Just keep up with it, stay ahead of it, educate yourself. Shout out to Ms. Eunice, appreciate you checking in. Shout out to Joe Griffin. It's looking like I'll be getting through more clients. That's what's up. I mean, I get this money, and I don't think this mess will hinder us. I'm telling you. That's another thing too when it comes to like CBDCs, right? Shout out to Miss Nicole again, Nicole Mason. She inboxed me about the CBDCs. If you don't know what the CBDC is, basically what is it? The central banking digital currency. So basically, it's like a Bitcoin, but controlled by the government, right? So eventually, they're probably gonna come out with their own coin, the government, right? Fed coin or something like that. And I don't worry about that either. We got to lock in and stay focused on what we building. Now, as the stuff start approaching, I mean, like, always keep yourself educated, stay like be informed about it, but don't get fearful about it. Just be informed enough that shit consume you. Keep locking in, like Joe Griffin said, get your money. You know what I mean? He gonna let that mess hinder us. You know what I mean? So stay locked in. And then when it come. This won't be the first time that the currency changed. You know what I mean? This won't be the first time they put something new. Credit cards won't always around. Money won't always digital. It was cash. Before cash, it was gold. It's always going to be something. You know what I mean? So whatever it is, the key is to make sure that you have an asset or assets multiple. Remember the formula, make multiple streams, right? Those different assets. And you get it in residual. You know what I mean? You want that residual income, the RI, and that way you're going to always stay financially free. So own some stuff. That way, no matter what they change the currency to, somebody got to pay. If you own what, somebody gonna have to pay you to live there, whether they pay you in dollars, coins, gold, whatever the fuck they want to pay you, but they're gonna have to pay you something. Rations, food, bullets, whatever. Either way, as long as you own something of value. You know what I mean? So you got to make sure your company is just valuable. Simple as that. Make sure your company is of value and somebody will pay you. Listen. Okay, now it's loaded. But my shit is so slow on this computer, so I'm going to have to look at my phone to see. What we got here? Where we at? Bam. Okay. Ms. Eunice said, I'm not intimidated or worried about it because there will still be people who want human interaction, that human touch. Residential cleaning, they're not going to really be using those machines. And that's the other part of it too. It's just like right now, right? When you call certain companies, they got these, the computer, right? The 800 numbers, and then you call your insurance company or something for this, press 1, for this, press 2. And it's like everybody started doing it because it's more affordable, right? Oh shit, ain't got to pay nobody to answer the phone no more. Bam. And then next thing you know, another company come out and be like, nah, if you want to talk to a real human, then use us. You know what I mean? Like, you can make a marketing play on that. So let's just say you are, bam, you can't afford to get the robot. Well, bam, would you just sell them on the fact that, yeah, but we got real people though. You know what I mean? And that's a selling point in itself. You just always got to stay ahead. Always, you know what I mean? Know how to hustle and don't never get down on it. And then she also says, yes, I don't mind incorporating if needed. I will at least put my money to the side if I want to invest in it. There you go. What would you do with your employees if you get the robots? I mean, hey, I'll teach them how to be a cleaning company owner, and maybe they can buy some robots too. You know what I mean? And it's like, and I don't know shit. Like, let's be clear, we're not looking forward to putting people out of jobs. If we got people that still want to work, come on. And as long as the customer's still willing to pay us enough to be able to afford to pay the workers, come on. But if the market demands the robots, then we got to roll with the roll. We got to, business is business. We got to roll. You know what I mean? And when I say the market demands it, what I mean is if every other company in your area suddenly got the robots too, and they charging half of what you charging because they ain't got the overhead you got, but you gonna have to fold. Either that, you probably gonna have to fold unless it's enough of those people that I was just talking about out there where you can sell them on that human touch that's willing to keep you afloat. But if it ain't that many people out there, and I lie to you, it probably won't be over time, because even if people do be like, everybody always reject change in the beginning. You know, people thought that microwaves was evil when they first came out. You know what I mean? People thought the internet was evil. People didn't believe in social media. You know, now social media advertising is more effective than TV. I mean, TV got bigger than radio. Like, it's all stuff evolves, and you got to grow with it. We can't be stuck in the past. You know what I mean? And we can't stay there. We can't stay back there. I know we want to. It was fun. I miss it too. I miss when the kids. You know what I mean? But you gotta grow. You're gonna get left behind. What we got? Tyrone said he putting his money away now, right? But what would you do on your employee? But again, as long as they want to work, I would do my best to try to keep them employed for sure. But at the end of the day, most of the people probably ain't gonna want to work because they're getting free government checks anyway. You see what I'm saying? So I think it's always stay optimistic and always just figure out how you gonna stay a step ahead of all of it. What else we got? Central bank digital currency. There you go. Central bank digital currency. All right. Shout out to Keep Honky checking in. Subscriber and CBN member. CT on the beat said, "What's up, AJ? Almost missed the live. Was doing cold calls. That's what's up. I'm glad y'all here grinding." Ladies room said, "Thank you. That's good information. You're really smart. I appreciate that." Joe Griffin says, "It's like saying a dishwasher can wash dishes better than you." That's another point. That's another point. Like, I ain't never met a dishwasher to this day, ain't seen it that can wash the dishes like how we can. Most people that I know that with dishwashers rarely use them because of that. And it's like, even if they do use them, they pre-wash them, right? We pre-wash the dishes before putting it in. No, it just don't get it like how we can get it. So that's another thing. And again, that'll be another selling point until you can afford it. Like, if you can't afford the robots, then you can sell all those points. You know what I mean? But we just I'm just showing you how you be prepared for it. You know what I mean? Like, don't get nervous. Oh, they cleaning the bathrooms. I pick a different line of business. Right now, coming for every line of business. It's in way going to affect every line, even with like real estate. A lot of like these title companies and stuff like that. A lot of that shit finna change because of the internet. We ain't gonna do them long, in paper, in person contracts no more because they're gonna be able to track it all on the damn on the shit. I forget what it's called, but you know what I'm talking about, digitally, basically. All right. What else we got? Okay, I gotta look at my phone. This computer's so damn. One day I'm gonna stop being cheap and just buy me a new laptop for home. I done dropped it so many times. Freestyle 72 time subscriber says we should come up with a CBN investment group. All member pay dues regularly and make investments so that the robots become. So when the robots become live in demand, we can hit the market strong. I think that's an excellent idea. You know what's crazy about that too? I debate this probably once a quarter, maybe. For the past year or so, I've been debating what if I would never make CBN a public company as long as I'm in charge of it, but I would open it up to investors. And I was thinking, what if I just opened it up, you know what I mean, to the members and be like, bam, if you buy stock in Clean Biz Network, we can do that. And in that way, it's more of a board. Because a lot of times, too, if you're in Clean Biz Network and you've been there for a while, you really know this from my older members. But anytime I made a new move, like with the company, I would ask in the group, Facebook group, hey, what y'all think about if I did this? And they'd be like, yeah. You know what I mean, just like right now, the latest thing I just asked was about, what if we start VA service? You know what I mean? To y'all, a cold call and stuff. You just hire the VA straight. Us already trained. They know how to cold call. They know what we're doing. Charge. You know what I mean? What is it? We'll charge $6 an hour. You paying $6 an hour. I thought about that, and I put it out in the group first. So my thing was, damn, you know what? Because I got a lot of people that's rooting for me anyway. Y'all ride me just like I ride with y'all. That's why I appreciate the ability to have a personal brand. You know what I mean? So I can get out here. You know what I mean? I think that's what too, is because he's a personal brand as well. So it's like Teslas, for the record, y'all know I have one, so I can speak on it. Teslas are a hell of a fucking car, but their Tesla customer service as a company ain't the best. You know what I mean? And it's widespread all over. You know what I mean? Reddit and elsewhere on the internet, that most of us can agree that the customer service ain't all that. It could definitely be improved, but we give it benefit of the doubt because, one, the product is just that damn good, but also because at least we know who Elon is. At least you can hit him up on Twitter. You know what I mean? At least it's like, all right, he is human. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you get these companies, sometimes people forget there's a human behind it. You know what I mean? So when you got a personal brand, you put yourself out there, people can be a little bit more patient with you because they get it. You know what I mean? And I don't even know how I got to that, but anyway, appreciate that. And appreciate you. That say, I love you too. You know what I mean? You love me, I love you too. Then appreciate the love. All right, for forever pressure watching. Freestyle 72 said we stronger in numbers. I agree, and it's like I'll definitely let me. Why they won't let me show that for? Oh, because he cussed. I don't care about. I cuss more than he do. Another moderator just handled this. Ain't no moderators. It's just me. What they talking about? Anyway, I'm trying to show you a comment, but anyway, but yeah, damn, where was I on that? We start right. So I might go ahead and look into that because I know how to do it. Oh my God, I'm gonna reach out to him for counsel on this if I decide to do it. Shout out to Randy Williams, the owner of Italian Twine, founder of Italian Twine watches. I usually have mine on, but I don't. But I wear that every day. But anyway, he actually started his company off of Kickstarter, and I thought that was amazing just simply because I ain't never seen no black person do that. You know what I mean? And I know him now in real life. So it was cool to see that. And I noticed that recently it looked like he was about to do a new fund where he raised money, but this time he was going to offer equity. So I was waiting, but I don't know if he actually did it yet. But if he does do it, I'm definitely going to be leaning heavily on him to guide me through that process since he would have been done it already. But anyway, I'm thinking about doing that for sure because that way I can really like lock in on the creative part of Clean Business Network with revenue. Because right now, what slows me down a lot of times is just simply money. It's always money. That's what slows down all businesses, right? They all got these great ideas, but it's like, shit, I mean, it take time. You know what I mean? Either gonna take time or money. So for me, since I ain't got the bread to invest all of these things at once, it's gonna take me time to build it out or hire somebody to build it out, or you know what I mean, all of this stuff. And if you ain't got the bread, then you can't hire. So then you got to do it. But anyway, got way going on the sidebar there. All right, where am I? Because this computer, boy, I cannot keep waiting on it. All right, Joe said I'm selling Joe bots. Hold up, go back up. I'm selling Joe bots. I work my ass off, so purchase me and see my slogan. Exactly. Look, there you go. You got to know how to hustle. He said, we ain't got no robots, but we got some Joe bots. All right, what else we got? I just told my peeps about you because she needs some guidance in certain areas, but she's a winner. For sure. I appreciate that. Definitely send it my way. I got her. Eunice says, I'm not sure if you know anything about government verifications, what I need. I don't know much about it, but I do know you definitely can qualify for. I assume that you're black, just based on your name. I could be wrong. Correct me if I am, but you can definitely get the the minority owned, and then you also can get the women's ones. So they got different ones. What they call them, SWAM, I think, or something like that. But anyway, you can get a certification for being a woman-owned business as well as a minority-owned business, and that'll give you 2 additional points in preference for when they pick the actual contract. All right, what else we got? And then if you want to do it, like, where do you go? sam.gov for federal, and then each state got their own, and then also each city got their own. So I would just go to the damn, I can't even talk. I would go to your city's website, and if you want to do theirs, or go to the state's website to do theirs. And like I said, sam.gov for the federal level. Then robot starter kits are going to be fire. Facts. Facts though. Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even think of that, but I would have. But thanks for already putting it in there. Appreciate that. Definitely gonna be some robot starter kits when it's time. All right, what else we got? Joe Griffin says I'm not going to be a fool and not do my research on this topic. Got to stay with the program. Exactly. Peter says thanks, AJ. This has all been very informative and interesting. I appreciate your rhetoric. Absolutely. Thanks, Peter, for. But yeah, y'all. So again, don't let them robots and the AI scare y'all, man. Just you got to keep up with it. Keep up with it. And I ain't gonna lie, speaking of that, these self-driving cars that's on the way. Like I told, I got the Tesla, but that's my wife. I don't be trusting them because they literally, like, if I turn on the self-driving mode, they didn't almost crash a couple times. And I said, I ain't doing that shit no more. Or sometimes even just having it on cruise control. It could be just you on the road, nothing in front of you, and it'll randomly just slam on the brakes on the middle of the interstate. And I say, I ain't using that shit no more. I need to be in control of this. But anyway, where else we got up here? Mr. Eunice says, okay, thank you. That's where I was looking. I'm on the right track. Thanks, yeah. I'm gonna hop off. Ellie made it on here. You know what I mean? Today, I gotta be honest with y'all, but I thought of a topic at the last minute. I'm glad to bring y'all some value. Y'all enjoyed it. Share to anybody you think you need to learn from this. You ain't got your tickets yet. Now, I'm get it on the Clean Biz Network Conference. Definitely go to cbnconference.com in Jacksonville, y'all, June 29th through the 30th. And if you ain't got your cleaning business started, go to cleaningbusinessstarterkit.com and order that. And then anything else related, or you just want to holler at me, or give me the mentor you have, you want to do it, www.cleanbiznetwork.com, y'all. That's what I got for y'all today, and I'm going to hop on off. Shout out to Joe for having stock